So, coming up on Friday night at Madison Square Garden, we've got the epic trilogy between Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano after their first two unbelievable wars. Many felt as if Amanda did enough to win both fights. Both were close. I wouldn't say either were robberies, but nonetheless, I do think she was a bit hard done by, especially in the rematch. But I do feel as if whatever happens, we will have a conclusive winner on Friday. I can't see there being any more controversy. I think we've had enough of that in the first two fights. Katie is the undisputed champion going into it. She currently has a record of 24-1 with 6 wins coming via knockout. Now, she's only got 1 loss on her record, but really, it could easily be 4 or 5. I thought she got quite lucky against Define Pursoon back in 2019. That was also at Madison Square Garden. Really close fight. She got a majority decision win there, but she could have easily lost that night. She did rematch her a year later during COVID, and I thought she did win that one. She also had a really close fight with Natasha Jonas. That was another brutal war, which could have went either way. I did think Katie just about done enough, but it was a round either way. Her next meaningful fight after that was against Amanda Serrano the first time around, and that was such a good fight. I personally had it a draw, but no argument with it being a split decision. I could make a case for both girls there. Amanda was the aggressor. Katie was boxing on the back foot more. She's probably technically better than Serrano, but I'd say that Serrano does punch harder than Katie. And she hurt her numerous times in round 5. Katie was banging trouble, but she recovered well. She does have the personality of a goldfish, but she's got the heart of a lion. And that round 10 was one of the best rounds of boxing you will ever see, male or female. Both girls left it all out in the ring. It was unbelievable viewing. So yeah, Katie got the win there, and then she had her first and only loss on paper anyway to Chantel Cameron, losing a majority decision in Ireland. I thought Chantel boxed Katie's head off at times. I personally had that 7-3 to Cameron. But then Katie did rematch Chantel later on that year, winning a majority decision. But for me, it wasn't a satisfying victory. Chantel dropped Katie with a perfectly fine jab that landed clean on the chin, dropping Katie fair and square. The ref didn't call it a knockdown. That would have been a 10-8 round in Cameron's favour, and who knows what would have happened then. And that was followed by more controversy for Katie in the second fight with Serrano, which was another fantastic fight. Katie gave it absolutely everything, but she lost for me. I can't make a case for her winning this. She was hurt badly in round 1, buzz saved by the bell. And as always with Katie, she showed a lot of grit, a lot of determination to stay in the fight. She did win rounds, but it wasn't enough. She was going in with the head a lot. She got a point off in round 8. She cut up Amanda's head, which I'd like to think was accidental, but a lot of those headbutts did look deliberate to me. And Amanda just outfought her. She completely outlanded her by 26 punches. I personally had it 6-4 to Serrano. At best for Katie, you could have had a 5-5. But with the point off, Serrano would have still won that 95-94. So it's so harsh on Amanda that was a unanimous decision loss. And also, Amanda was the home fighter with that being an MVP show. So she was so unlucky there for me. So in this fight, it's all or nothing for Amanda. This is her last chance to get revenge over Katie. I think she's just got to do more of the same, but be more aggressive as well. She is the more experienced fighter with a record of 47-3, with 31 wins coming via knockout. She's the much bigger puncher. She's a southpaw. She doesn't have the amateur pedigree that Katie Taylor does, being an Olympic gold medalist. But I do fancy Serrano to hurt Katie again in this fight. And I actually think that this time she will stop it. I think Katie's got a really good chance if she can try and nick the rounds, as she always does. But even though Amanda's had more fights, I think Katie's got more miles on the clock. I think there's a lot more wear and tear with Katie. She is tough as all boots, but a lot of the time I think she's been way too tough for her own good. And I don't really understand why Katie's taking this fight. She's already been lucky at least once in the first 2 fights to get the nod. It sort of reminds me of Pacquiao against Marquez when Pacquiao was 2-0 up with the 1 draw. He took the 4 fight and he got sparked out in the 6th round. But massive credit to Katie because she doesn't need to take this fight. I think it's going to end in tears for her. I think Amanda will stop her. I don't think it's going to be as brutal as Marquez knocking out Pacquiao, but I do think that Amanda knows that she can't allow this to go to the scorecards again, and I think she will force a stoppage, probably in the later rounds. As for the undercard, there's some really good world title fights on paper, but I'll be honest, I struggle with a lot of these women's fights. I mean, they're all 10-rounders, 2-minute rounds. I don't mind that with Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano, but also, if you look at the odds, none of these fights are 50-50 fights. There's loads of good names on there: Chantel Cameron, Ellie Scottney, Alicia Baumgardner. Savannah Marshall as well. But they're all pretty much nailed on to win. Fair play to Jake Paul for putting on this all-female card. I will be watching the full weigh-in, but I won't be watching much of the undercard. But yeah, it is getting better female boxing. We also had the news that bloke from the UFC, Molly the Man, has just signed with Matchroom. She's turning over to boxing, having retired from MMA. Yeah, Molly's quite a quiet, unassuming kind of guy. Doesn't really say a lot, doesn't really give any strong opinions on politics.
Okay, I'm not going to swear. The Tories, the Tories.
I agree with that one. Molly, meatball, ladies and gentlemen.
Fuck me sideways. Imagine waking up next to that. Do you know what the bad thing is? I've had a lot worse. So yeah, looking forward to the main event anyway, guys. Total 50-50, the only competitive fight on the card for me. But if you are watching the undercard, I hope you enjoy it. I'm sure you'll enjoy the main event. Like I say, Amanda Serrano has stopped Katie for me, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong many times before. It's all live on Netflix as well, so pretty much everyone's going to be able to watch it. Hopefully they've improved their production after that shower of shit on the Jake Paul-Mike Tyson card the last time when it kept cutting out every 2 minutes. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below anyway, guys. I hope you've all enjoyed this video. Enjoy the boxing at the weekend. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all on the next one.